Hello, I'm Tay on the Tambio TC channel. I couldn't find my ski mask, so I just had something else to get out together. But I wanted to talk about the recent Splinter Cell news and say that Splinter Cell's dead. So there's actually a article, and part of that article that my friend sent me that said that Ubisoft was assembling a team to respect and show love to the core of uh, what makes Splinter Cell a Splinter Cell game, or or whatever you call it, and like to their ignorance, that for people who know Splinter Cell, there's more than just gameplay. That was the core of Splinter Cell, as well as Sam Fisher himself. There were multiple things. Um, and it's just really stupid, the latest article and the stupid Reddit thread from a ignorant asshole that doesn't let people speak their minds about things. Because while there are people who are offensive, disgusting individuals, it's not as big a group, and they always assume that. It's kind of like, here's the metaphor for what these people are doing. They think they're doing better. Like, here's kind of like a metaphor or symbolic situation. Say you have a giant crowd um, of people, and they're all innocents, and there's like a few little terrorists hiding in there holding hostages, and they're the metaphorical SWAT team or police force or whatever they send. And your job is to take out those terrorists or even bring them in alive. And you'd think, oh, maybe we should put some snipers on the roof if there's rooftops, or have them with trinculators or guns, or maybe there's some undercover agents hiding within the crowd pretending to be innocents. Instead, what they do is they open fire on the entire crowd, hit everybody, killing everyone, and ironically miss the targets they were actually going for. That's what the metaphor for what they're doing. They don't like letting people speak their mind. They shut them down as soon as they do, and they're not aiming for the right targets because they just straight up want to go for everyone that they can. Everyone that disagrees with them, as if they're a certain YouTuber that should have been taken off the platform called QTV. And if you know what that stands for, since I don't like saying his entire YouTube channel name, then you know like how disgusting these people look. They don't care. They're very ironic and hypocritical in their reasons and what they do, and it's just really stupid to shut down people from having opinions. Like, this is big groups of opinions. Even on places like Reddit, it's like, this is really stupid. Even there, that's like doing it anywhere else, like YouTube or Facebook, Twitter, whatever. Doesn't matter. You shouldn't be doing that kind of stuff. You're attacking people's freedom of speech. I think people are smart enough to make their own decisions whether to listen or not listen to somebody who is nonsensical or actually doing harm or whatever. I think people know to wisen up to that kind of stuff. It seems like most people seem to be intelligent. You need to respect people's intelligence, and this kind of stuff is not doing that. It's really stupid. And them Ubisoft wanting to modernize the story is not only lying about what they just said, where they're trying to keep the aspects. Why can't it be like the Dead Space or the Prince of Persia remakes whenever those come out, as well as other remakes we've gotten before? Why can't they be like those? Like, stop trying to change crap like so crazy. Stop modernizing things. Not only are you ruining the timeline unless you decide to remaster every other game with this kind of thought in mind, which I doubt you're going to get to. You're not in a very good place, and this is probably going to put you in a not better place. Not only when I hear trying to modernize a story, I think of what happened with the stuff they talked about with both Rings of Power and Saints Row, the recent Saints Row, and look at how those are doing right now. I'm glad those aren't doing well. They deserve it for every disrespectful, unprofessional garbage thing. This situation is also very unprofessional of both Ubisoft and of that stupid Reddit idiot. Not even worth mentioning. And yeah, it's just such a dumb situation. I'm a big Splinter Cell fan. Like, I don't even want to wear these in this case because that's such a stupid situation in general. I hate it. Um, yeah, I don't know what else to say. I think this is really disgusting. It's getting to be too much. We're getting sick of it. You can tell people are getting sick of this crap. Stop. Go away. Stop treating this like a war zone. We're absolutely sick of your nonsense. And just go away. You're freaking annoying. You're stupid. You're not winning. You lose every freaking time. The only thing you get in return is looking like an asshole. But then you become a joke for the rest of your life. You look like a complete laughing stock for the rest of your life. Is that what you want to do? You want to go on the internet and look like a big freaking idiot? Be a laughing stock? That's certainly not something I think anybody wants. Nobody wants that. So stop. Or you're just going to become the next butt of everybody's joke, like Jared Leto. Even if you're rich or whatever, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't think that's a good reputation for you in the future. And it does not bode well. So I would just stop this nonsense. I'm sick of seeing this crap over and over because these people, like, even if you don't believe this kind of stuff, like, you don't believe like there's woke stuff or SJW, I don't care, honestly. I hate talking about this crap. I don't want to talk about it. What I'm talking at the core is that they freaking suck anyway. They don't need that stuff to suck. They apparently suck anyways at story, character, whether it's cinematography, choreography of the combat and such, the moves, whatever's going on with the action, the entertainment value, and they suck with just about everything, whether it be pacing, whatever. Like, they always find a way to suck and then talk about it as if they don't. And it's like, have you looked at what you're doing? Like, look at the people alone on the Saints Row project. They came out saying, you're a dumbass if you don't think this looks good. And you just go on, look at anybody's gameplay, and you're like, excuse me, have you seen the gameplay? Have you seen your own gameplay? You made the game. Why does it look like this? Are you idiots? Are you that blind? You that narcissistic? Stupid? What is wrong with you? It is so obvious that it is garbage. Look at these glitches. Look at these. Look at this. It's so often. It's so much. It's so stupid. And you're expecting for us to be like, oh, this game's amazing. No! Stop shoving out unfinished garbage. And I feel like this Splinter Cell remake, especially after seeing the Prince of Persia trailers, which doesn't particularly look very good because there's some texture issues. It doesn't look very finished. I don't have hope for Ubisoft in general. They have a bad reputation as it is, so I don't think they're going to do very well. I can't wait to read the books even for the channel. I'm still going to do that. The reason I'm taking so long is because I'm waiting for my 2-week break to be able to do this stuff more in peace, just more quiet. I get to do my read-alongs. I get to read my books. I don't have to worry about waking anybody up or being too loud when reading. But yeah, this is just this is just so ridiculous. I'm sick of this nonsense. I'm glad there are people who are saying no to this nonsense like crazy, and that these people are being revealed for the dumbass crap they are. That Reddit user, whoever they are, needs to shut their freaking mouth. Like seriously, you don't have, unless you have legitimate things to add that don't sound like you're trying to be a major asshole and bully, ironically. Because aren't you people trying to fight back against bullies and stuff in the first place? And yet, here you are. You're a bunch of hypocritical bullies yourselves. It's really stupid. Once again, take the advice that I said when it came to Rings of Power and their creators. I said um, that if you're an employee in like a restaurant or something, and I thought I saw something on my wall. um, you you want to if like a customer is misbehaving, you either get your boss to take care of the situation and probably find a peaceful way for them to get out of the restaurant without making yourself look bad, because it's not good if you outburst and be an asshole back in front of all your customers. They're not gonna look at you very good. This is the same situation as this, except for in Hollywood, these people like to promote and push this kind of crap on people, where it's okay to bully and attack people. Um, it shouldn't be. It is not. This is a disgusting world because of this stuff. There's just so many stupid idiots. Um, I just think they need to replace everybody in Hollywood, honestly. Just everybody. Or just, I hope Hollywood just burns. I'm sick of this nonsense. There's so few good, like, movies and shows. We've had so many disasters. These are the first time we're seeing some of our favorite superheroes and characters brought to the screen. Or our favorite video games being remade. And this is the kind of stuff they do to them. This is the kind of garbage they do to them. They make lesser stories that are the same goddamn thing every time. The same thing. We know this stuff. The stories that you shove out constantly. Stop being bankrupt in your creativity and do something fresh. Even I am doing these kind of stories off to the side with my friends that feel more fresh than the fucking stuff Hollywood's shoving out. There's so few creative things nowadays that don't feel like they're ripping something else off, or just the same goddamn thing we've already seen before, or they don't give a crap because they just want to be entertainment value, which is fine. But goddamn, it's like you're still going to these things and wasting money in your pockets you could use better elsewhere. Like, why even bother helping these stupid things? I know, and nothing I'm going to say is changing anybody's mind, but I hope that people would smarten the hell up and stop doing these stupid things, because they are seriously getting out of hand. They are seriously stupid. They are seriously everywhere. Both sides have problems, but honestly, every side I've seen from Hollywood mostly, and like critics and journalists, are where a lot of the worst stuff comes from. I hate journalists. I hate critics. It's like listening to the news. There's no reason to anymore. All it is depressing attack and defense kind of crap, because it's just, I can't stand this crap. It, it's depressing. It's stupid. I might as well watch the news. Um, it's really evil in its own way. It's like a psychological verbal evil, instead of them actually going out and doing like disgusting things. They're like a different type of evil, using the word of mouth and crap. I just hate it. I don't know what else to say. The new Splinter Cell, if when I see the trailers and see what they're doing with the story and stuff, they're probably going to hide the story. They're probably going to pull the same crap, which like, oh, this game sold this many copies. Look how big a deal it is, and then they fake the reviews or something stupid. I don't know. They make it look like it's bigger than it actually is. We've seen this crap before. Stop. It's ridiculous. Um, man, this stuff is getting over the top ridiculous. Even people who don't like believe in stuff like that. Once again, I said you don't have to believe that stuff. This stuff just sucks anyways without needing to believe that there's some agenda or messages. It does just take one person to sometimes, or multiple people, to have a forced dilemma, message, agenda, whatever, to piss people off and to mess with a product or several products. Take the situation with Adam Sessler and such from G4. I used to love Adam Sessler. He's one of my favorite reviewers. He's lost a lot of respect from me. Going out on his tangents, from what I heard of him, he seems to be very strong in his political points of view. And that guy's not even someone who's like big in charge of places, stuff like X Play and G4 and stuff, or at least not from what I know. And look at the stuff he pushes and talks about like crazy. If somebody like that exists and can exist somewhere in the media and push their personal opinions on people so hard, as well as like in other cases and situations like authors and stuff, then it would be no different for Hollywood. All you need is what was the thing the Joker said in The Dark Knight? A little push. All it takes is a little push. But that's with madness. But then again, these people are doing the same goddamn thing over and over again. I guess that equivalates to the definition of insanity. What's the definition of insanity? Ironic to Ubisoft's situation, by the way. Man, just so stupid. This stuff, I'm sick of it. I'm done. I was done with Ubisoft anyways. I said I was done with their games. I stopped buying a lot of their recent crap. I'm not buying Skull and Bones. I did not give a crap about Rainbow Six, whatever the hell, Extraction, whatever the hell. That thing destroyed Tom Clancy stuff in general. This stupid zombie alien game, like what? And then I just don't care for the other products. Even the products I bought recently, I just don't play anymore. I don't care about anymore. And they shut down a lot of the multiplayers to a lot of things I liked. I love Assassin's Creed and Splinter Cell multiplayer. They're like some of my favorite. And they shut them down. Like it's freaking upsetting. It sucks. I don't know what else to say. This stuff is stupid. I don't think I give a crap about their Assassin's Creed stuff, even though they're doing Feudal Japan and Mirage might be good. I honestly don't care. I probably won't even buy or play those. Like, honestly, I just don't look forward to any of the stuff. And if this is the way they're going to treat their remakes, then you can expect me not to give a crap about Splinter Cell, even a new Splinter Cell or a remake of Prince of Persia. It's going to, if I do, it will still be a cautiously optimistic viewpoint. I will still at least be cautious that the potential of it could be bad. And I hope if it was to come, it should come to Game Pass so I don't have to, like, so if it can be tried out like almost like a demo. Or they should just do demos again. So it can be like, and of course they won't do demos because they don't want you to know what kind of garbage you're getting yourself into. Because as soon as you realize you don't like what you're playing or seeing, then you're not going to want to buy the product. So that's why they're probably not going to do demos or Game Pass. So, good job. The sad part is I have to play. I still need to complete some Assassin's Creed games. I have Odyssey I need to complete. I haven't completed this game. This game pisses me off. I know that Luke Stevens made a video. I don't really agree with his latest video on it. I understand the viewpoint. I don't think that it's a bad game, but man, this game's so grindy. It's painful to get through. I don't feel like the rewards are worth it in the end, and there's just aspects of the story that don't work for me. Um, and they messed up the freaking. They were trying to use some aspect of the Nemesis system. It just doesn't work for me, like the Middle Earth games do. And even like, while I love Middle Earth, Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War, even some of and they have some problems too. Whether they contribute coming over from Assassin's Creed or not, it's just like I don't like the direction that Assassin's Creed has taken. I should rank those games sometime, but like yeah, I'm sick of this crap. What else can I say? I've said it before. I'll say it again. I'm sick of this crap. Stop being everywhere. Seriously. You're getting to the point that my friends who never gave a crap about this stuff in the first place are even like, yeah, this is getting tiresome and ridiculous. Um, so I watched Andor recently. I actually liked Andor. Like, do stuff like that, Disney. Not freaking your other crap. Your Book of Boba Fett and your Obi-Wan. Do stuff like that. That's cooler. Um, and then even though it doesn't totally feel like Star Wars at times, it was still better than nothing. And then do do stuff like House of Dragon. Like that's better too. That's better than the other crap. Look at all the shows that have been absolutely awful, like the freaking Picard show, Wheel of Time, Halo, Resident Evil, you name it. Like there's been so many awful shows. We only have so few now. But like it's good that there's some good stuff. I think Netflix is worth it if you want to watch Stranger Things, if you want to watch, well, maybe not season 3. Um if you want to watch Cobra Kai, I loved Cobra Kai. Um and if you want to watch just some good animes on there too. I do recommend Beastars. I think the reason Beastars works, I don't care about furry crap. That I honestly don't. Nothing against people who think themselves as furries. You do you, as to say. I don't have any control in your life. I just honestly don't give a crap. The reason I like this show has nothing to do with that stuff. I like its character development and its story, and I actually think that it does a really good job at its world building and such. And yeah, it's like one of my first mangas too. I mean, I've had other mangas too. I've had My Hero Academia and Kaiju, that latest series, I think. But yeah, trying to remember. But um, yeah, I don't know what else to say. I just sick of this crap. I think I even have some Pokemon manga related stuff. I'd have to look. But yeah, otherwise this stuff is just getting ridiculous. Stop touching Splinter Cell. Get the frick away from Splinter Cell. Ubisoft, just sell it to Microsoft. Don't you're not allowed to use it anymore. You shouldn't be. You keep messing it up. You clearly don't know what you're doing with it. And yeah, like I don't trust your development teams. I don't trust your publishers. I don't trust anything. You're not looked at very highly with your past, even present, and you don't have a good reputation right now, as well as you aren't doing very well. So I wouldn't pull crap like this if I were you. I would try to stay as far away from doing crap like this. Why can't you just stick to the original story and aspects and stuff? You can change things as long as they're actually necessary, but it sounds like that's not what you're doing. It sounds like you're going even further than that. And we've heard this exact same thing before with the Rings of Power and Saints Row, and once again, look at how those turned out. Like, frick off. Seriously. I'm done. Frick off Splinter Cell. I'll stick to the old games. you should do it too. Unless they genuinely make good remakes. Otherwise, no thank you. Bye.